With the trade deadline rumors buzzing up for the LA Chargers, there's about a couple of possibilities that the Chargers could end up acquiring during the trade deadline. Here's the first one that we've looked at here on Chargers Syndicate. What is going on, LA Charger fans? Jake Silva here on Charger Syndicate, giving you everything LA Chargers news and so much more. If it is your first time officially here on the Charger Syndicate channel, I encourage you guys and thank you all for the support by liking, subscribing, hitting the bell button to keep you up to date on future and past videos, live streams, and more. Also, check me out on the AFC West Roundtable every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific here on Roundtable Sports. All right, so the Chargers right now, with where they're looking good at 3-2, there is possibilities for the Chargers to end up making some moves during the trade deadline coming toward week 9 up in November. But one of those trade targets will break down a little bit more and could be a possible reunion back for the Chargers. And a name that has been spread around is wide receiver Mike Williams, currently on the New York Jets. Now, Mike Williams, of course, who started his career with the LA Chargers in 2017 as a number 7 overall pick in the first round. Mike Williams really does have very good familiarity with Justin Herbert and the type of offense that they run. My only thing is that Mike Williams is getting up at age. He's at 30 years old right now. And currently with what's happening with the New York Jets thus far, he has at least 11 catches for 160 yards, no touchdown score, and averaging 14.5 yards per play. So Mike Williams right now is not meshing with the type of offense that the Jets have put together. Could he possibly be somebody the Chargers could bring in? There's a few question marks to that. Number one is, when DJ Chark comes back from injury, is he honestly going to be a wide receiver that pops off? Or is it to a point where the Chargers may have to look for a different option at wide receiver? That's a good possible case. But at least with Mike Williams, he is in fact on a cheaper deal. He signed a 1-year, $10 million contract with the New York Jets, where he has a $3.3 million signing bonus and a guarantee of up to $8.3 million. If the Chargers were, in fact, to end up making a trade with this one, I could see this at like its bare minimum low, maybe about a 5th or a 6th round pick at best for Mike Williams, because of the fact that the Jets just acquired Davante Adams. They've been utilizing him, Garrett Wilson, and Allen Lazard more often. I could see this be a cheap option for the Chargers and for the Jets. But realistically, the Chargers may be looking more at Mike Williams unless the Jets do decide to cut him off the roster, which is kind of a possibility. And if that becomes the case, it could be a cheap option for the Chargers nonetheless. But Mike Williams, as we said, with all the familiarity from 2017 all the way to 2023, we know with the injury history that he has been plagued with for years. But he has had 2 years where he's had over 1,000 yards receiving. He has had years where he's had 10 receiving touchdowns, 9 receiving touchdowns, and 5 receiving touchdowns in 3 of those years. So he's capable of being the type of X receiver that can obviously give him more yards, more chances to basically go up and grab big-time plays, which is what Justin Herbert the last few years with him has been able to do with them. But the only question mark is he honestly worth the risk because of the amount of injury history, and also because, too, is it better for us to honestly trade for him, or shall we end up waiting to see how the cards are dealt with the New York Jets before even going and maybe possibly getting him back on the roster? Because initially they want a receiver that can honestly, just like what the Bills are doing with Amari Cooper, they want a veteran receiver to build up guys like Ladd McConkey and Quentin Johnston and multiple others. But you want to make sure that you at least have the right guy at the right price, and not to mention with where his skill set at his age as well. Think about what you guys think of with this video. Like, subscribe, hit the bell button, comment it as well. Love to hear your guys' thoughts after this video. Jake Silva signing off on Charger Syndicate, and we'll see you guys on the next video here coming soon. Take care, guys, and bolts up.